Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports morning espresso shot on a feel good Friday. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Apologies for being late, or some would say on time. Never had this happen before, Crick.
Yeah.
So last night so I wear contacts, as you guys can clearly see. Last night I'm taking the contacts out. I don't know where my normal bottle of solution is. No big deal. I get the I buy the get the big bottles from Costco, because they can never do anything small. They give you a shit ton of them. I grabbed one of the solutions that I had. Apparently, this thing expired in May. I just found that out. So this morning, I told Crick, I go, hey, we'll get started. I got to go put my contacts in. Hold on. I go put them in my eyes, which they still are burning, dude. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, right as I put the contact in, my eyes are burning. Yeah, apparently it's not good to use expired contact solution. It's the first time I've ever done that. I've been wearing these since I was 12.
Well, man, it's probably like putting like acid into your eyes or something.
That's what it feels like right now. Like, I try to like sit here and look at stuff and keep my eyes open, and they're just watering up and stinging.
Dude, that's crazy that you've had some long enough for that stuff to expire. I feel like the shelf life on that's probably a decade or better.
It should be, but one, I'm really bad at taking them out. I usually take them out like once a week. But two,
you bro,
huh?
That ain't good for you, man.
Yeah, it is. Mine. The ones I have last a month.
Okay, so you don't have to take them out every night and stuff.
No. These ones you can wear. You can wear them the whole month if you want to.
I've been very fortunate to not have to deal with these things over the course of my life. I always had pretty good vision there, so I don't know a lot about it, man. I thought you had to take them out like every day.
There's ones that they're the daily ones, so you do have to take them out every day. Mine last a month, so
okay.
Yeah, dude. But no, what I think what happened was like I probably bought a pack and we keep underneath the bathroom sink or whatever, and it just got mixed up in the rotation.
I bet it hit the garbage this morning, didn't it?
It's about to.
It needs to, bro.
It's about to. Yeah, it's whew.
Man.
15 to 20-hour days, pissant? That's no fun. Yeah, no, I'm just waiting for my eyes to. I'm like splashing water in it and everything, trying to clean it out. We'll see if we make it. If not,
Do you have some regular, like some solution that's in date?
I haven't looked yet.
That's probably what you need, bro.
Well, I'm not. I threw those contacts out, and now I'm just waiting for my eyes to stop hurting. Then we'll figure it out.
Hopelessly says he'd done that before, man. He said not a good experience for sure.
No, this is the first time I've ever done that. Like I've had contacts just certain days you put them in, stuff feels weird or it's just pain in the ass. It's rare, but whatnot. But no, I've never had one where I accidentally use expired solution. The only reason why I even looked to see if it was in date was because I've never had it where I put it in, my eyes immediately burned. And I'm like, what the hell? Whatever, though,
Man, can't have
looking very studious with your glasses. Thank you. It's not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Heard they're re-releasing the rivalry jersey with the bowl patch. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Hey, by the way, I got a big announcement. Big announcement. I need you guys all to pay attention. Pay attention. That should get people's attention. I'm proud to announce here at Game On, I am appointing myself as the Chief Kindness Officer of Game On, which means everyone needs to be kind to me, always.
Chief Kindness Officer.
Would you like to be Assistant Chief Kindness Officer? Deputy kindness officer.
I don't even know that I want to accept that damn title. I really don't. I don't even know how I feel about this. I can't believe this is even a thing. They must have just had to distribute some jobs accordingly or something, make up some jobs, whatnot, to fill all the criterias.
There's no criteria. You're the NFL. You can do what you want.
I agree.
Super Bowl. It's
I
your
agree,
own
but you
thing.
already know. You already know. You got to have equal amounts of everything. So they had to provide an extra job somewhere. A chief kindness officer for the biggest football game on the planet?
What's funny is the title is it's a job for 1 week.
For 1 week.
For this next
1
week.
week.
You were the
Sweet
chief.
mother of God.
You know how there's those parody accounts and whatnot, right?
Yep.
I thought I was looking real hard at the handle, the Twitter handle or the X handle, just to double check that it was actually Adam Schefter's handle that was putting it out. But yeah, he says NFL officially appointed influential storyteller Dar Man as its first ever chief.
What was that name?
I don't know. Dar Man, DHAR.
That's not even a real person.
Yeah, you're telling me.
That's not even real.
Dar Man, first ever chief kindness officer and creator of the week for Super Bowl LX.
Isn't Dar Man a woman?
I would hope, because if it's a guy, no guy should have ever accepted this title. Oh my God, it's a guy.
It is a guy.
You'll never guess what he looks like.
Please show me. Oh my God. What tells you anything about that guy that should be around football?
Oh, we don't have. Oh man, I thought we had the little clip of the. Yeah. Oh, we do.
Gay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. Chief kindness officer. I wonder. I want to see a list of his job duties.
I'm reading right now. Harmandir is an American entrepreneur and film producer. He's the founder of Dar Man Studios, a video production company that creates short scripted videos, primarily distributed on the platforms such as YouTube. Well, how about you get on Rumble? Actually, don't. Please don't.
Trevor's seen him over there. Trevor on the YouTube side. He said, "Y'all never seen or heard of Dar Man?" I've never heard of this person. Never, not once. Yeah, never, not once have I heard this guy.
Well, let's watch one of his videos.
Hit.
It was worth it. There's the house, you guys. Oh my
gosh. This is getting out of hand. No messes, no holes in the.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm good. Apparently he's not gay though. He's got 3 children. I guess he could be gay.
I mean, that's not always necessarily true.
His partner's Laura G.
Oh, and Trevor says my students love watching them. Super cringe. What age group is this, Trevor? What age group do you teach that love watching these videos? Is this like high school level? Or is this like elementary school level? What are we talking about here? I'm with it.
He's an influencer who makes content about being nice to people in cringy ways.
In cringy.
Gay.
I get it. It's kind of ridiculous in society these days. We even need a person like this. Like, you have to be taught how to be kind. You have to just don't be a fucking asshole. You know, that's all you got to do. Just don't be a fucking prick.
I'm sorry, but like, as a guy hanging out with dudes, You need to pick on each other.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's different. I'm talking about in general, like that people we don't know, like our buddies and stuff. I saw a meme the other day that was 100% accurate. Dude, it's like 90% of being a dude is talking shit to your buddy's face, but secretly pulling for them behind their back. That clip's too fucking long.
No, it is, but you gotta wait for him to really get it. You gotta wait for him to sell it.
He sounds
I was,
like
I was gonna stop it early, but I'm like,
he sounds like he's about to die right there, dude. Straight up.
oh god.
Oh, Trevor teaches 8th grade right now. He said his 6th graders loved it. Okay. I'm just curious what
You
what
know who should be the chief kindness officer for the Super Bowl?
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up, and I'm going to be there for him because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works, and I know who he is as a person, and that's all I have to say to address him.
I mean, who better than that?
I mean, you didn't need to go find a YouTuber. You had a backup quarterback ready to go for you.
Have a national treasure right there, already on the payroll.
Right?
Holy dude. I'm telling you, Jameis. I could watch Jameis clips. And not like Jameis football clips, just Jameis hanging out. National treasure, dude. What up, Jamie?
Oh man.
Dude.
Yeah.
I lost 2 hockey bets last night in absolutely disgusting ways, bro.
Tell me about
I had the San Jose Sharks money line at the Edmonton Oilers. They were up 3.
That's where you went wrong.
No. That Sharks team's not bad, man. They're 5 or 6 games above 500. Scrappy bunch. We love Macklin Celebrini. They're up 3-0 going into the 3rd period, sir. And we lost 4-3 in overtime. Worse than that, I had the Utah Mammoth money line at the Carolina Hurricanes. The Utah Mammoth were up 4-2 with 2 minutes left in the game, bro. In the game, they were up 4-2 with 2 minutes left in the game. And they lost 5-4, not even in overtime, in regulation. They allowed 3 goals in the last 2 minutes of the game. After being up 4-2 and whipping their ass the whole damn game, they lost that game 5-4, dude. Unbelievable, bro. NBA don't suck, though.
You still crushing that?
Dude, we had another decent night last night. We were profitable again. We hit our 2 3-unit plays on unders, had the Suns money line for a little plus 145, and then we lost our couple little 2-unit plays there, but still wound up coming out profitable last night. College basketball went 1-1. We tried to jump on board of the hometown UTC mocks last night. We watched the line flip through 0. They were getting plus 1.5, flipped around to minus 1.5. We got to beating our chest. We were on the train supporting the mocks. Put them on the thumbnail, Will. They lost by 26 at home.
Damn.
Bums.
Better Day. Better Day had some interesting stuff about hockey on yesterday's was it yesterday's or was it the day before? Dude, my days are running together. It was yesterday. Let me show you.
Okay, show me.
These are these wonderful newsletters. If you don't get a chance to catch the podcast, which is about a half hour long every day, you can just read up on the newsletter. It's free. They had an interesting trend. I've heard them talk about this for years now, but like historically in the NBA, you want to bet. Did the Islanders win last night?
They did.
Okay. It says historically bet the home team in game 2. 2 teams playing back-to-back nights, alternating venues with no rest between. This season, the home team is in game 2 is 5-0 straight up. Since 2021, home teams in game 2 are 17-10. He says, but there's a problem. He says the Rangers are a disaster. What happened the night before is Rangers benched their best player for roster management, which means they're going to trade him.
Or Timmy Panarin. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
So
believe they're
he
not doing
said that the vibes aren't good. The team's going to tank, and they're going to trade him. So you have to take the Islanders or pass.
Yeah, they won 2-1.
Oh, there you go.
You would have to lay the juice on it.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it was a winner, but you had to wait. I think it wound up being like minus 142 or something on money line. So, yeah, dude, the damn Olympics is coming up and all that. These Olympics are really a pain in the ass. They really are.
Good morning, Jose Taco.
Does anybody else feel that way?
What?
Like the Olympics are always just in the fucking way of everything else that matters.
Well, here's your strategy for next Wednesday and Thursday.
Just bet Canada?
No. So the Olympics start next week. They went back to 2014, the last time the NHL players went to the Olympics. And the theory behind this is they were wondering, do teams play differently before they know they have a 2-week break because of the Olympics?
I think that'd be human nature.
Yeah, like it's like in the NBA before the All-Star break, you usually get like guys good teams.
I feel like it's a double-edged sword, though. You get some guys that know they're going to get 2 weeks off or whatever, and they kind of balls to the wall right there. But then you got other guys that know they're going to be playing in that thing, so they're maybe kind of holding back a little bit. So I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword.
It's an all-star game. You're not playing a ton of minutes, and you're not even really trying out there.
It's not an all-star. Well, in the NBA, but not in the Olympics for the hockey.
Oh, you're talking about Olympics. Yeah. Well, here was the results from last time this happened, Craig. Favorites in their final game before the break. So this will be either Wednesday or Thursday for some teams. 12-3 straight up.
Oh.
But favorites of minus 130 or greater, 9-1 straight up.
Damn. We need to remember this in 10 years when they play the Olympics again.
No, this is for this next Wednesday, Thursday.
Do we still have how many days left do we have of hockey?
The last day before the break is either Wednesday or Thursday for teams. So we got to look for minus 130 or greater favorites.
Okay, we still got some hockey for a few days. Okay, I thought the way that No Skin was saying it, I thought we were already going into the break here. So okay, we still got some hockey for. So it starts when? Okay, that's where. Okay, next Friday. So yeah, they're off from Friday through till the 25th.
Good morning, Ripper.
From the 6th to the 25th, hockey's off. So we got a few more days.
No Skin says the Olympic-sized rink screws them up when they come back. Ooh, that's something to think about.
They're different sizes?
I guess.
The fuck are we doing? We're going to play 84 games in one setting, and then we're going to play for the gold medal and put it in a different size rink? God almighty, the people running this shit are fucking retarded.
Yeah, so next Wednesday, Thursday, we got to look for minus 130 or better hockey teams. Just bet them straight up.
Just bet them, parlay them together, smothered coverage, sprinkled, tinkled, all that. Yep. What could go wrong? Apparently nothing.
I'm sure nothing, man. It's 9-1 straight up.
I'm just saying, yeah.
It's gonna go 1-9 this time.
Why? No Skin. What is the reasoning for that? I didn't even know that was a possible thing. I thought you had to build a hockey arena the size of a fucking hockey arena. Like,
no, this is America, baby. We do what we want.
Well, apparently all the other stadiums that we've built in America are the same size and not the same size as this one. So what are we doing? I don't understand. I never will, though. Where are we playing these Olympics at? Where are these even at? I don't even know where the Olympics are. Somewhere cold as shit. European-sized rings. I didn't even know that was a thing. God almighty.
It is in Italy. Milan and Cortina de Ampezzo.
Over yonder.
Ampezzo. I don't know how to say that. That's my Italian accent for you.
Over yonder. Across the big pond.
Over yonder, dude. Well, we better win it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I think the values on America at plus 180. I mean, to bet Canada, you can't feel good at only plus 115. I want to do the same stupid shit I did in the Four Nations last year, and I want to bet Sweden at plus 600 just to know that they don't have a damn prayer against Canada and the USA.
That'd be funny.
I know. I can't get out of my mind how I did this last year in the Four Nations, and they just got drubbed. Flog.
Hey, you know what's great? When you bet a guy in golf to win the tournament, and after day one, he's 13 strokes back of first place.
Yeah, dude. It feels like I bet the under in the Blues Panthers game last night. It was 3-2 after the first period. Kind of the same thing.
I bet two guys to win this thing. One's alive. One's alive. I bet Will Zalatoris. He's at -4. He's only 6 strokes back, but he's tied in 23rd. So I mean, he's in the mix. But I bet Max Homa, and he's +3. Justin Rose is -10 at the top.
Max.
Oh my god,
man! How did we not even talk about Hideki?
Dude, he had a really good week last week. I just got burned by him. I don't know what was going on with him last year. I don't know if he was battling through an injury or something. But every time I bet him last year, he let me down. So I'm like, I'm not doing that again. And now this motherfucker 2 weeks in a row is in the mix.
He should be so far high up on my no bet list because I feel like I try to give this guy a chance all the time. And every time I do, he'll shoot 15 over. But the next week, I don't bet him, and he comes out, and he's right there in the top 5 contention, ready to go, buddy. Yeah, I like old Hideki Matsuyama, man. I do.
Maybe I just need to dabble, like take it, like start off with like to place top 20, to place top 10. You know, just something.
Yeah,
something easy.
Easy peasy. Get one, go through the hoop.
Yeah, so even get me to win one and have some confidence in him. You know.
Yeah. That's what we need. Turn it in the right direction.
He's been playing good too. I mean, Jason Day had that -8 on Sunday and ended up getting himself into second place. He started out pretty strong yesterday.
Yeah, he is playing well. Matt guy said you picked the only Max wrong, man. All the other Maxes shooting well.
I know, Max McGreevy, Max Grayson.
You picked the wrong Max, dude.
I picked the wrong fucking Max.
That's hilarious. You had all those Maxes to choose from. Pick that guy.
Oh, dude, my Survivor pick though over on the seasons, I picked Siwoo Kim, which was scary because this guy lets me down, but he just got to make the cut today, dude. He just has to make the cut.
You were ballsy on that because especially the way he played last week. He played very well. Wound up kind of blowing it toward the end there, but
which is exactly what I said he would do, right? You remember I warned everyone.
And that guy usually, after he does some shit like that, usually has a bomb the next tournament. So that was some stones on you taking him there.
Yeah, well, my thing was, I'm like, well, he's playing good right now, and I don't want to have to rely on him later in the season. So let's just hope he's in a hot streak right now. And it was just to make the cut. I'm trying to see how many Maxes finished in front of my Max.
My Max. In your defense, of all the Maxes, those names you just read, the one I would have picked would have been Max Homa too.
Yeah. I mean, I got 50-1 on him, so it wasn't like it was anything. I got 50-1 on both. Yeah, there's 2 Maxes that finished in front of Max Homa. Look at his day yesterday, dude. Just all over the place.
Yeah, dude, scrambling. Just scrambling. There's a rough stretch there from 14 to 16, too.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make the cut.
You're going to have to have a much better round today. Yeah. Pretty much the opposite of what you see on that card. He needs a lot more blue than red.
Oh, man. Brooksy, his first PGA Tour event.
What did he shoot yesterday? 1 over?
1 over. Yeah.
Okay. Brooksy's I was glad to see him come back.
Damn it,
I really this LIV stuff. I kind of understand that they're gonna have them on, but I wish they could get something worked out where they let all these guys play in the same tournament. It's not fair that we only get to see these guys play in the same tournament 4 times a year in the majors or whatever.
I mean, that's kind of the deal, though. They took all the money to go agree to play in these other.
I get it, but can't the PGA and the LIV, can't you guys get together, at least give us a few more tournaments a year? You know, you ain't got to do every one. You can have your own thing, but just the majors, I don't know, man. I want to see the best golfers playing against each other every weekend.
Well, they went and took the bag. That was their own choice.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I get it. I hear all that. I'm just
I mean,
saying,
if I'm the
as fans,
Saudis and I'm paying all this money, I don't want you going and taking a weekend to go play at the PGA Tour. I want you to play in my events.
that's why I'm saying I want you guys to get together and have weekends where you have co-events or something. Like, come on,
divorced
we do it for
parents and figuring out custody.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. We can do a custody battle. I understand. But I'm just saying, we get them in the majors. They'll allow them to play across in the majors or whatever the deal is with that. But give us a couple other tournaments, man. Do one weekend a month where we have an LIV and PGA event. You'd make money. People would watch that.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
If people are watching this damn indoor stuff that we're got playing, the teams and all that stuff, they'll watch that. They'll watch a PGA/LIV event with all the best guys in the world playing in the same tournament. They'll watch that.
Maybe. Would you?
Yes. Yes.
I
I watch all the damn majors, man. But that's the reason I can't watch a lot of these other tournaments like this, because I know all the big dogs aren't playing in the same thing. So if you want, I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. That's cool. You didn't beat Scotty, or this one Bryson wasn't in, or this one Rory wasn't in. This one Xander Schauffele and Justin Thomas didn't play. This one Dustin Rose, and the list goes on and on. Like we never hardly ever see all.
Is that Justin's brother?
Justin, whatever, whoever, we Dustin Johnson. There we go. That's the other one I was trying to think of. But we rarely ever see all these guys in one tournament except for the majors, man.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more of that, man. I just like to see the best golfers out there playing all the time.
Speaking of liking to see, I'm gonna go see if I can put my contacts in now.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Go ahead. I'll hang out with the chat, man. All right, let's see. Pissant saying Hawaii basketball is just as good as Hawaii football at midnight to bet on. Only when they play at midnight, Pissant says. Well, that's pretty much every game, ain't it? Okay, y'all talk about these hockey rinks, man. I did not realize this was a thing. So apparently NHL rinks are 200 by 85, and then the Olympic rinks are 200 by 100, so 15 feet wider on these Olympic rinks, European size rinks or whatever. And some guy from Maine said when the Olympics were in Vancouver a few years back, they used the Canucks rink and it was not Olympic size. Okay. He said he used to care about the Olympics back when athletes cared about the country. Yeah, that's fair, sir. That's fair. I don't know. In hockey, I feel like you kind of see a lot of that. You do see the pride and stuff take over in that thing. But yeah, Olympics for me just kind of lost a lot of its luster. It really has. Good morning, Ripper. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing all right this morning. You're out on town. Which one are you talking about? Jamie, what are you talking about here? I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. B-Mac. Oh, cashing soccer bets. Let's go, baby. We love that. Is that to accommodate for figure skating, dog spa? I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, that's the only thing I could think, I guess. That could allow for that. I guess they would need a little bit more space for the figure skating stuff and everything, but I don't know. Build 2 different rinks then or whatever. That's what you got to do. Like I said, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird to have these guys playing on one size rink all year long, every year. And then we're going to play this tournament once every 4 damn years. And I know the NHL players ain't always playing in it because it's in the middle of the season and stuff, but still seems kind of foolish to do that. Talk about Michigan State. We'll talk about all that next hour. Pissant. When Grass Guy's with me, we'll look at all those today. We only got one hockey game tonight. There's some NBA going on. You asked about that Heat Bulls game. last night, and it did wind up going under. The thing shot down. I told y'all, watch that thing. We were looking at the show yesterday morning on Creek's Corner, and it was 238.5. I said if it went to 237.5, go ahead and bet it. By the time I checked it again, it was already down to 236.5. And I did take the under for 3-unit play in that one. It wound up, they scored, I think it was 116 to 113, I believe was the final Pissant. 229. So, yeah, it did wind up going under for us. That one and the Rockets and Hawks game also went under. Home game for the Spartans, who are very tough. Yeah, they are a tough team at home, man. What is the line on that thing right now? I think I saw it a little bit ago. It was Michigan -1.5. It is still Michigan -1.5, -102 at Michigan State tonight. You get the Wolverines on the money line at -122, and the Spartans at +102, and a total of 147.5. And that one -108 to the over, and -112 to the under. So yeah, we'll look. Let's see where the money's moving on that and everything. Pissant, but I don't know. It's hard to bet against this though at home, man.
I would be all in on watching the Olympic hockey, but they don't have a cheap kindness officer, so I'm not really into it.
I'm pretty sure I don't even want to watch the Super Bowl now.
I kind of have to.
I mean, yeah,
I got to look. Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna watch it, but yeah, I keep understanding this stuff.
I haven't. Oh, it's false. Okay, it's a fake story.
What?
Eric K sent me a thing, and I go, "There's no way this story's true." And it looks like it got community noted on X, and it's not true. It was a story that said about this Michigan State player. They were saying that the school was making it mandatory for the players to wear an LGBTQ armband.
Absolutely not. You can't do that.
Yeah. No. And I'm like, that's insane. But apparently it's not true.
I was going to say, it can't be true. That's directly goes against some constitutional rights and whatnot. Can't do that. Saying you want to start a shitstorm, try that.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on, dude. Are you kidding?
What up, Coco?
Coco's in the house.
She came in one of these, man. Right off the rip, ready to go.
Ha! Gay!
That's right. Okay.
Dude, 4-2. 4-2 with 2 minutes left, bro. 2 minutes left. You can only score 1 point at a time.
Who are they playing?
The Mammoth were at the Hurricanes. 4-2.
Well, you know what that means.
What does that mean? It means I lost.
The Hurricanes just wanted it more.
They did. Clearly, dude. Just clearly. But you've scored 2 goals in 58 minutes of hockey. 2 goals in 58 minutes. You're losing by 2 goals. And you've somehow managed to put 3 in the back of the net in the last 2 minutes of the game to win it. You didn't even go to overtime. Sometimes I really shouldn't look back at how I lose the bets. I should just know I lost it and move on. Because it's when I look back at how I lost them that really drives me nuts. Can't have nothing nice.
Yeah, you know. Oh, Steph sent me something cool. Let me see. Steps went down the rabbit hole of using Chat GPT to create images and stuff.
Okay.
I'll see if I can.
Technology. Me and technology have our battles daily.
He
tell as old as time.
Hold on, let me save these two. He created, dude, this is pretty funny. Hold on. I'm gonna post them on X. That'll be the easiest way to pull these up.
That's fair, Coco.
You know how Steps when he gets in the zone of something, it just goes all
Yeah, he usually does that right after a trip to the porch.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I'm cooking over here. You need to do this. I'm like, yeah. Let me do it with all my free time I have.
Yeah.
Look at this. He goes, I wish it looked a little bit more like me.
I was like, yeah, we got to have it look a little more like you, Steppers. But that's still pretty cool. Heat
Yeah.
check.
Most
Okay,
pro.
well,
It's my
and he
favorite
made-
part.
Yeah, I love that too. He made this on what now?
Chat GPT is like an AI thing.
Okay. That's cool, man.
I like this though. Look at this background right here.
Oh, that is fresh, man. Let's go. Most pro.
Right? I like this one. I might add this to our StreamYard.
I like that, dude. I like that.
I
I
like
like
the most pro.
this Sports Morning Espresso Shot down there looks good too.
Look at the sport at the top though. It's like an S with like not a P. It's supposed to say sports.
Where?
Up here.
Oh, up there. I was looking at the other one. I was like, the other one says sports.
No, this one's kind of all fucked up at the top.
You probably
Look
work
at
with that.
sport, mooring. What? I like the background though, except for this thing up top is all fucked up. Maybe
You
I'll
probably
fix
fix that. Yeah.
it.
Looks good though. It's
I
clean,
do
man.
I do like this one though.
I do too. Oh, I do too. I think that looks really good. That's where I thought I was like, hell, am I reading it wrong? I was like, that says Sports Morning.
It needs a little thing right here that says always on time.
Always.
Never late.
Always on time, never late.
Never late. Oh man. I'm trying to wake up this morning.
Contact
Whoa,
problems.
Crick. Dude, my eyes feel so much better. Never have had that happen. I've had like my eyes bother, contact not feeling good or whatnot. But never them burning like that. Over on Better Day, I haven't listened to the podcast today, but I was just reading the newsletter. They're launching a Super Bowl virtual assistant.
They're
The
doing what?
Super Bowl. I don't know. We're going to read about this. The Super Bowl Ultimate Assistant is a chatbot that can answer any questions about the game, player props, betting trends, play-by-play stats, best lines across the books, game logs, anything.
Good morning,
How
Grass.
it works. Morning, Grass. Nice
Ask
logo.
it in plain English.
What
I
is
don't
the best line? Yeah, I know. Like, what?
I don't know why that's so funny, but it is.
Okay, yeah, it just seems odd. What is the best line on Drake May rushing yards? Response: best over, best under. Okay.
Well, kind of like that.
Oh, then you can say how many games have Drake May gone over 36.5 rushing yards? 7 out of 20 games. I feel like it's higher than that.
I got a feeling that AI probably jammed the stats. So
He's only done it 7 out of 20 games. But look, he's done it in 2 playoff games. And in week 18. He's been
week 15 too, because that might as well have been a playoff game against the Bills.
I think if you could if you can get first quarter props, I like Drake May under his passing yards in the first quarter and over his rush yards.
Let me see if they'll let you parlay that. I don't know if they'll let you
I
do that.
feel like you know, nerves kick in the big game. You just got to settle down.
So under his you say under his passing yard?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't think they'll.
Oh, you can just bet him individually. What's his rush yards? It's got to be like what 7.5 or something for the first quarter.
Hold on. Rush yard first quarter. You can't take unders on the quarters. Is what
I like over.
You can take him 10 plus at plus 135, 15 plus at plus 254, 20 plus at plus 434.
I like the 10 plus first quarter. It's just one run, dude.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. Plus 135. Yeah. Yeah, I like that too, dude.
Nerves are getting, kicking in a little bit. Have you bet any Super Bowl props?
I have not yet. I've been looking at some, but I didn't want to start going. I always do this every year because they give us that week in between, and I'm just you get a sprinkle, you get a sprinkle, you get a sprinkle. I got damn $200 tied up in a bunch of stupid shit, so I'm kind of holding off. I'm at least waiting until the first leg of the Wise Guy Roundtable on Sunday. Hey, Will, we did finally. Dude, I'd been defeated, never won in these, but I finally got one to fall through last night. Both teams to score first period, yes, plus 160 in the Kraken Maple Leafs.
You nailed one finally?
I finally got one, dude. I hadn't been able to find one of those anywhere, and I finally found one for the folks yesterday.
Nice.
We love it.
I'm looking to see what Kalshi has if they have first quarter props.
Buku, since you just got in here, did you see how the Mammoth and the Shark lost, dude? I had the Mammoth and Sharks main line. Did you see how they lost? If you haven't, Buku, just look at your app.
Oh, they actually have total sacks you can bet on now?
What do you mean now? Y'all ain't been able to bet on sacks?
Not over on Kalshi.
Oh. But they have them now?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I think we got to look at some Seahawks guys for sacks.
They have what time will the first touchdown be scored? The highest scoring quarter. I think so. Both these teams are coming off a fourth quarter where they didn't score in the fourth quarter. I think the fourth quarter in this game, because I think it's going to be a good game, good little back and forth. I think fourth quarter you can get about plus 155 on it. That's going to be the highest scoring quarter. We know the first quarter is usually in the Super Bowl the lowest scoring quarter. It's the nerves and everything getting settled in. Kind of like the fourth quarter, I'm not going to lie.
No, I think that's a good bet. I think that is a good bet. You've seen it with these teams a couple times this year where they'll be kind of stale throughout the game and then put some points up in the fourth. I love that all y'all cashed out your Sharks bets when you're up 3-0 and shit since that. God almighty. Unreal. I'm the only motherfucker that doesn't do that. Unbelievable. Anyways. You frozen over there?
No, I'm just reading through some of these.
Good morning, Miss Leslie.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Leslie. Let me see.
While you're reading, I need to refill real quick.
God, they don't have first quarter props. Damn it. Buku's in the house. What up? Buku had the Caps Red Wings game to go over 6.5. At a baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what else is going on in this article. I'm trying to wake up this morning. You would think my eyes burning would have been a good little wake up, Apparently not. How have underdogs done in the Super Bowl? Underdogs are 11-3 ATS in the last 14 Super Bowls. They're launching this thing next week. Okay. Super Bowl prop, George Holani over 9.5 receiving yards. Who the hell is George Holani?
That's a good bet. That's the backup running back, technically the third string running back for the Seahawks. But he's in the backup role right now with Charbonnet down.
Apparently, yeah, he ran as many routes as Charbonnet does. So he's going to get the volume.
And I think I like that bet a lot. Because, like I said, I think there was a couple times last week where the timing was a little off, and Sam Darnold trying to rush out there too. He wasn't turned around quick enough to see it and dropped a couple of those. But I think they'll have that timing synced in and get the extra week off to practice that and get all that stuff down. So I like that bet a lot, actually.
All right. Dude, the Thunder got their ass kicked again last night. What the hell? I was just reading this. Says, what's wrong with the Thunder?
Man, it's a long season.
4 straight games without covering.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, dude, there's something to be. You look just like the Avalanche in the NHL right now, who started out like world beaters and were 30 and like 32-5 or something like that, and they've gone on a little cold stretch. It's just hard to maintain that kind of production throughout the course of a professional sports season. That's just hard to do. You're gonna have little lulls, and that's all. Thunder are gonna be just fine, dude.
Did you see the beautiful performance we got from a couple of young guys last night?
Yeah, I did. I bet the under in this game. Those guys are bums. Yeah, clearly. It didn't go
Cooper
by that
Flag.
much, but
49 points, 10 rebounds, 20 of 29 shooting.
I got to start.
But you know what, Crick?
I like Knipple, dude. I thought Knipple was underrated on that Duke team last year.
I like nipples too.
Yeah, exactly. Not gay.
Nipples. I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? Classic. We need to clip that out. Oh, man. That's fantastic. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
Oh, man. I saw a chick said that on national television and made it real like a sports show to a dude. And they had no one knew what the hell they were like, what? And I'm like, dude, that is a great poll by her.
Yeah.
You guys aren't appreciating it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. We support her.
Oh my God.
What a bunch of squares she was hanging out with.
But I think this just confirms it, dude. Cooper Flag. Bust.
Done. Lock it in.
He had a chance to tie or win the game last night, and he missed it. I don't care that you made 20 of 29. You got to make the one that counts, dude.
Right? You need a 51.
Game on the line?
Dude. Yeah.
Game on the freaking line, dude. You got to make that shot.
Or I guess he shot a 3 at the end. They lost by 3. So, yep.
No, I think it was. Well, let me see. I want to say that it was 123, 121. Like a better day putting out fake news out there. Yeah, dude. Listen, I need you to make that last shot.
Be
This
better,
is the NBA.
dude. Yep. They scored too many points in this thing. Flags another LeBron, he said. Well, I'm sure if you told Cooper Flag that, he would be 100% okay with it.
What do you mean by? Let's see.
Oh no. The COVID vax is in your food now.
Let's see if this is it. This is the last
Mother
one.
truckers. What are they? What are those odds down there? What are they talking? Oh, rookie of the year.
See, this makes it even worse, dude.
What?
This makes it even worse right here. Look. Here he is with 36 seconds left to tie the game. He tied the game with a 3, but he couldn't come back down and do it again. I mean, come on.
That's hard to say. He just splashed that one.
Yeah, he couldn't
and
do it again.
What did Knipple go down and hit a 3 on the other end or something?
No, they made it 2.
Oh, it was just 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what are the odds? Go back to that little that article real quick and go down to those odds for rookie of the year and see what they say.
Okay.
Because our guy, Mr. Strauss, that comes on Spitting Truth with us on Friday night, I saw he put a text in the group chat the other day where he took Knipple at, I think he got a little bit better odds than that too. Because he's talking about as soon as I bet it, they pulled the odds down. He was like, "Did I find one?" And I was like, "Hell, you might have found one, man." See, it says the Hornets January turnaround mirrors his individual trend line exactly. But when everyone's been talking about Cooper Flag for years, shows up with 49 points. The narrative of this guy is who we thought we was is powerful. Same with Wembanyama. People like to vote for that. Yeah, you're right. Cooper Flag probably does win. It's because he's going to get all the media stuff and everything. He was number 1 overall pick, yada, yada, yada. But I thought Knipple, because they played together at Duke last year, and I thought Knipple was a huge part of that Duke basketball team and part of what made Cooper Flagg look so good out there a lot of times, because that guy is a facilitator of the basketball. He can score the basketball. He can play defense. I like Knipple on both ends of the floor, man. So have to wait and see. I would venture as far as to say, and we'll have to see because they're both in really bad spots right now. But I think Knipple fits in better on one of those teams built to win a championship because he can play more of a role. He's shown that he can do that in spots. And that Charlotte Hornets team, man, they got some good young pieces, dude. With Brandon Miller, LaMelo Ball, and now Knipple, they got some good young pieces over there in Charlotte.
Sorry, I had to take the sweatshirt off. This room, it's like it'll be freezing, then it'll be super hot all of a sudden.
Dude, I get it, man. I have to close this vent up behind me because the heat blows right down my damn neck, and it's rough. I'm telling you, I 100% get that, dude. There ain't nothing worse than sitting in your chair at your computer sweating.
Yeah. Okay, what we got in the NBA tonight? We've got Lakers -9. I don't know how you can bet the Lakers, dude. I know it's the Wizards.
Dude, I feel like every time I think about betting against the Lakers, they blow the doors off.
LeBron just had that terrible game. They just got blown out by like 30 against the Cavs. Luka rolled his ankle on that stupid raised court. He did come back in that game. I don't fucking know.
I didn't realize that was the thing until this came out the other night, and they were talking about how it's safety. I'm like, well, yeah, that makes perfect. It's like a 10-inch gap between the floor and the basketball court. Like, why would you do that with guys out there that you're paying millions of dollars to run around and jump and do all this crazy stuff, and you're going to do some stupid shit like that?
Yeah, I don't know. He's going to have a sore ankle. But I swear every time I take the Wizards, they bite me in the ass. But
well, that's because they suck, buddy.
They do. Says, I don't even know when Trae Young's supposed to start playing for them or if he's already started.
He's a bum. He's not started yet. He's not playing for him right now.
Yeah, but I mean, at least that would be something.
He's got, well, I think in those games, seriously, I think we just damn bet the over when Trae Young starts playing with them because you know he ain't going to play no damn defense. He's going to shoot the ball 40 times a game to get 25, 28 points. But I think we just bet the damn overs in those games, dude, when he starts playing.
Yeah, because he can't play defense.
Mm-hmm.
Seabright says, don't worry, he didn't cash out either.
We would have been foolish to do that. More times than not, you'll be foolish doing that because they're not going to come back. It's not a high probability of that. I know hockey seems crazy and shit like that, but if I'm ever up 3 goals in a damn game, I ain't never cashing that thing out, man.
Yeah, but you could have got like 97, 98% when you were up 4-2 with 2 minutes
I
left.
don't have time to sit with all these different picks and 100 million different things we bet on every damn night. I don't have time to, especially when it's being played. It don't start till 9:30 at night. I didn't have time to check the damn thing at 11:30 when I was already laying in bed to see if they were. And then even if I did, I see 3-0 going in third period. I'm not going to cash it out. Congratulations to all you fine folks that did, but I ain't never doing that.
Well, wouldn't have got bit in the ass.
I know. I'm here for it. I lived through it. Pieces of shit. Just play a little defense.
I can't wait to see how Steps does with Kalshi in baseball because you know how many times Steps gets screwed when a team's like up 4 runs in the 9th inning and lose.
Baseball's completely different. I would cash out baseball at any point in time. They're giving you 80% of your bet and just be done with it. Move on.
So
anytime. True. Dude, baseball has got me beat in the 9th inning more times than I care to count.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited about that shit starting back up. Not excited at all.
The Magic are 1-point favorite at the Raptors. He likes the Magic. Raptors are Swiss Army knife. Lots of okay tools, nothing piercing. Magic defense at home steps up.
Okay.
I agree with that. I kind of like the Raptors. Celtics 12-point favorites at home against the Kings. Oh, system play tonight, Crick.
What we got?
Remember the system play we've been following the last few years?
Oh yeah. What? Remind me again. What is it?
Celtics off a loss. Team total under. I want to say it's hit every time but once this season so far.
That has been a good one. So yeah, we rode that wave for a little while last year, dude.
And Kings team total under.
Jason Tatum got a real shot at coming back this year.
I don't know. He had been talking about it, and the Boston's doing really well. But then I saw something the other day that he's contemplating just shutting it down and not trying to come back now.
Where are they at as far as standings and stuff go?
Well, they were second at one point.
I was trying to see what their
They
record
are
was.
third. They're third. They're 5.5 back of first.
Dang, man, they're right there in the mix. And hell, there ain't nobody in the Eastern Conference just separating themselves. I don't think
Yeah, but if you're a franchise and you're paying this guy like $350 million,
I don't think you rush him, but I don't think you just set him down. Let him keep doing what he's doing. Let's just see how it goes, one day at a time.
yeah, but I mean, right now your team's 29-18, third place.
That's what I'm saying. Let them keep doing their thing. You keep sitting over there rehabbing it. You ain't got to just quit rehabbing it and thinking we're done for the season. Let's just keep working toward an ultimate goal. See what happens when we get there, man. But you're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Craig. The Celtics probably are going to not win the East when the playoffs come around. If Tatum rushes back,
I'm not saying rush him back.
they're not rushes back, but if he comes back and they don't make it to the finals, they're going to blame it on him.
They will, but it wouldn't be justified.
You want to know? You want to know how I know it? They will, because I will. I'll blame it on him.
I know you will. But I don't know. I'm just saying that guy on the court obviously elevates that team to a whole another. It would elevate any team. Man, that guy's a great basketball player, and I don't think you rush him back. But I'd keep him working over there on the sideline, just in case.
The Cavaliers 3.5-point home favorites against the Suns. They like the Cavs. Suns on a second night of a back-to-back. And then the Clippers 5.5-point favorites over the Nuggies. The Clippers on a nice little run, 16-3 against the spread.
They are playing very, very good basketball right now, sir. James Harden came out a couple weeks ago and told in an article and told everybody they ain't done yet. Don't count the Clippers out yet, y'all. And they've been on this tear since then, bro. So they're not a bad team to bet right now at all, especially with the Nuggets reeling.
Good morning, Vietnam. What up, Mighty Megatron?
Megatron. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that this Clippers team had such a the exact opposite start, like a 3-16 start, and then have gone on a 16-3 run.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy about professional sports, how streaky it can be.
Yeah, I know, right? College basketball. This is what you guys were talking about earlier. Michigan versus Michigan State. Sparty's laying 1.5. So I was hoping Michigan State would be a bigger home favorite, so this would trigger the ranked versus ranked system. They're not.
Dude, y'all be careful betting Sparty tonight. I've seen the Ninja.
It says that data on short dogs line of +1, +1.5 in a ranked versus ranked matchup, 4-8 straight up and ATS this season.
And I feel like I've bet on all 8 of these that have been losers this year because I keep looking for that spot where you got a small dog at home and it feels so juicy, +1 or 2 or whatever. And the damn other team will win that game by double digits. Kind of what happened with the UTC Mocs last night. I know it's not ranked versus ranked and all that shit, but it was a very similar situation. And I'll even be scared of it if they flip it through 0 and make it where Michigan State's -1.5. I'll be scared of it then because I've seen that shit happen multiple times this year. And the team that was the original favorite still win the game. So I'll be careful in this one tonight.
Yeah, it says beware of Michigan State, the attractive short dog.
That's what I'm saying. Be
Did
careful.
you know? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, just saying. But also, you should know in college basketball, whatever I say, you just take the opposite of that. And it's a winner. But did I know what now?
I didn't realize this. I was just reading this season's newsletter from today. God, I get so many newsletters. This golf tournament, the Farmers Open, might be the last Farmers Open tournament ever.
Why?
Due to them not planning to extend the sponsorship. So someone else is going to take over and sponsor it.
Oh, so they just call it something else?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what it costs. You think we could get enough super chats, get the game on open?
God, that would be so cool.
Maybe we can talk Rumble into it. Rumble, because we'll use the Game On Rumble logo, the Game On Rumble Open.
If we're doing the Game On Open, dude, we get to. It's got to be like a pro-am, to where we get to play with like the pros as a partner.
I just want to go BS and talk with everyone and interview. them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go play. If they want me to slow their round down, I'll do that too. That'd be fine. I'll hang out with them all
shotgun
day
beers
long.
with Rory. You know, hang out with Bubba.
Oh, I'm doing keg stands with Scotty Scheffler, 100%.
Yeah, I'm getting
100%.
arrested with Scotty Scheffler.
Absolutely. There's a story. I'm here for it, dude.
I think we got something. I think we need to hit up Chris Pavlovsky, Rumble CEO. He was raiding last night, dude. I thought about it so bad. I got home, got all the kids to bed. I look, it's 8:30. They're just in the start of doing their raids, and I was like, I could fire up a live stream right now, cross my fingers, and hope I get raided, but I was so tired.
Anytime you want to do that, as long as it's not like we have to wait and see what night it's on or whatever, but as long as it's not a night I'm talking to the boys or something, we'll jump in here and do a stream for something like that.
Well, he usually gives you a day heads up. So he was talking about it yesterday that they were going to do it today. And then it is usually late night. Like we're talking 11:30 your time. So even if I don't think you usually talk to your boys that late, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, I was thinking you said 8:30. I wasn't even thinking about your time. Yeah, no. They're been in bed for a couple hours by then.
Yeah. So I thought about it. I thought about texting. I thought about doing it, but I'm like, I got home last night. It's one of those things which, you know, when I'm at work, it sounds like a great idea, and I get home and I'm like, no.
Dude, I totally get that too. I totally get that. You got this different level of energy at like 3 p.m. than you have at 8 or 9 p.m.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like, you know, I should know this. And I even tell myself, I'm like, dude, you're not going to feel like doing this when you get home. Because it's like, get up at 3:30, go to work all day. I get back home at 7 at night, right? 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
Round up the little rascals, help my wife get them to bed, clean up the house. And then it's like, you know what sounds good? Drinking a beer on that couch right now and passing out.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah. Just straight chilling. I get it, man. I get it. I'll get everything done, stuff. And that's like the other day. We actually had a nice day down here doing that big limb fall in the front yard. And I was sitting here and I was like, dude, you've got to get up and go do something outside while it's nice. Get some of that exercise so you don't wind up on one of them commercials like we talked about the other day, you know?
By the way, Jamie, yeah, I know. Jamie, I think he's going to join us. What?
Just you crack me up. Your squirrel ADD and stuff. Like you still hear me. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. You're used to it by now.
I am.
Jamie is going to join us on Jamie's going to be our Valentine.
Okay.
Okay. He's going to come on Valentine's Day and stream with us and talk about what's going on in European leagues and soccer and how we can bet it.
Okay.
I'm up for that.
Everybody's money's green, baby.
Yeah, I like bringing people in. One, I love having Jamie on, but two, I love it when we have people in that are just going to talk about a bunch of different things and I can just sit back.
Take it all in.
And just do nothing.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about? Oh, we got that Belichick story to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Let me get it all pulled up. Dude, I am not awake right now. Usually I'm awake by now. I don't know. Probably because I only got 4 hours of sleep last night.
That'll do it, man.
Dude, look at this. I like these. I mean, I like the ones that Opus does too that I use, but I've been using yesterday. I was dabbling with StreamYards, like AI clips or, the little shorts. It looks a lot better.
It does look good, yeah.
So I uploaded some of those, but like there's this one from yesterday. LeBron got his ass kicked returned to Cleveland.
Yeah,
I think he might retire, dude.
I think he's going to too, dude. He was there last time they're
You
playing.
should set the over under on how many times I cut you off the stream. That chat should bet on that. Like how many times is Will going to cut Cricket off right as he starts talking? It happens at least a dozen times.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Once again, used
Like
to that.
right here. See, I just did it again. Like right here. LeBron got his ass kicked returned to Cleveland.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
showing.
he might retire, dude. That one, it's because there's like a half to a full second delay when you start talking or I start talking. You know what I mean? The StreamYard delay.
Buddy, you should have seen the struggles Grass Guy
What
and
were
I
you
were.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The struggles Grass Guy and I were having before he got his new PC, man. I'm telling you, it would be like it's like one of those interviews on ESPN where they're talking to somebody on the field and they'll say something to him. Then you wait 5 seconds. They start answering about the performance. And me and Grass Guy were fumbling all over each other because, like, I'd be trying to fill the time. And, like, while I'm filling the time, he'd get my first message and he'd start talking. So we'd both stop. It was a struggle, bro. We're cooking with peanut oil now, though.
I gotta get all these stupid freaking ads out of the way.
Everybody loves their ads, man.
I know, right? I'm getting Jeep ads because I'm guessing because I talk about the damn Jeep so much here on this show.
Uh-huh. They're in there listening to you.
Oh, got a Farmers no, State Farm, not Farmers ad. That's funny.
They're trying to get all their ads in before they cancel their golf tournament.
Yeah. All right. I'll take a drink of water before we get this thing going.
Uh-oh. Getting the pipes ready to go.
Do, re, mi. The over-under on times will change his subject randomly.
That's probably 11 and a half on a showly basis.
That's right. Give the chat some love.
We always give the chat
I always
love,
give the chat love. What are you talking about? Better not
We
be
love
talking
the
about
chat,
me.
bro.
The
We couldn't make it
ninja.
without y'all, man.
What you talking about? I always give you love.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
You the real MVP.
F-bombs
you-
away.
You know that clip is from forever ago because it's got the original first creator program
I know, dude.
logo on the top right.
Love that. Tell you, we've been the creator program OGs, man.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's do it.
Well, Cricket, we finally figured out a couple of the people who decided not to vote for Bill Belichick for the Hall of Fame. And one of them kind of has a shocking explanation for it. It's not because of, we've been hearing about some people wanted to punish him for his cheating, if you want to call it that. But no, the other 11 cowards are hiding behind their private ballot. But 2 brave souls have come out and said their reasoning why. This one was interesting. I still don't think it's a good excuse. We'll give the guy credit for coming out and admitting it, but his excuse is pretty dumb. So it says, word has emerged that Bill Belichick, who won 6 Super Bowls as the New York Giants defensive and 2 with the New York Giants as a defensive coordinator, did not make the Pro Football Hall of Fame on first ballot. Multiple people on the 50-person selection committee have since stated they voted for Bill Belichick. So everyone's like, hey, no, I definitely voted for him. It's like,
Yeah.
That's, by the way, that's the only way they make this thing right. It's supposed to be a private ballot, but if the NFL wants to make it right and correct this damn thing, they need to put out the people that didn't vote for him and then remove their vote. Then remove their vote.
Every single person that votes for this thing should have to write an article like this guy explaining exactly why you voted for what you voted for.
However, on Friday evening, Vahe Georgian of the Kansas City Star became the first person to officially reveal that he did not vote for Belichick. To be clear, Georgian does believe, why are these ads, dude? Does believe Belichick belongs in the Hall of Fame to the point where he wrote it was Hard to imagine a more accomplished candidate for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We're going to get back to that statement when we get down here. Okay.
What are we doing?
Okay. He says his profile is such that you could make his case among Hall of Fame voters simply by saying his name. Certainly, it can reasonably be wondered what the meaning of Hall of Fame that doesn't ultimately elect him in. In short, Georgian cited his perceived flaws in the current voting system. This is where he's trying to blame it on the voting system and not that he's an idiot for not putting him in. Where he and the 49 other voters had to choose 3 of the 5 for the Hall. Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Ken Anderson, Pittsburgh Steelers defensive end L.C. Greenwood, San Francisco's 49ers running back Roger Craig, and Belichick. Oh, Belichick and his old boss, Robert Kraft. In essence, Georgian said he didn't vote against Belichick or Kraft. Rather, he wrote that he voted for 3 players.
That's stupid. It's stupid that we have the players and the coaches grouped in the same category.
Well, these are the players that didn't make it in and weren't eligible.
No, I understand.
20-year rule or whatever, there you get one last crack at it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand all that, but like they shouldn't fall into a pool. Like just the players should be in a pool for that, and then the coaches and owners or whatever, however you do that, should be in another different thing. Like you shouldn't have to pick 3 of the 5 if like 3 of them are players and the other 2 are like execs or a coach. Like that doesn't really make sense to me.
What doesn't make sense to me is saying you didn't vote against him. You just voted for 3 other guys. Then that means you didn't vote. You voted against him. You didn't vote for him.
That's actually the definition of voting against him.
Listen, I don't give a shit how many spots there are. If you got 5 guys and there's 3 spots, 2 spots, 1 spot, doesn't matter. Spot number 1 when Bill Belichick is on that list is Bill Belichick. End of discussion. Then you figure out the other 2. Especially, Rick, when you say, hard to imagine a more accomplished candidate for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Oh,
exactly.
Weird. Then put him in.
Exactly. And if you've been on the ballot for 20 damn years and ain't got in yet, maybe you don't belong in there.
Dude, we all know there's guys that end up being first ballot Hall of Famers in whatever sport because it ends up being a weak field. There's other guys that takes a couple times because it ends up being a really strong field. It's just how it happens. And when a guy like Bill Belichick comes along, sorry, you got tough competition that year. Maybe you should have won 6 Super Bowls as a head coach. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I agree 100% with Dog Spot. Like, I don't understand why players and coaches are being grouped in the same category where you got to vote for one or the other when what it took to get you to that point to be voted in this are 2 totally different things, man. It's like apples and oranges to me.
In essence, the Pro Football Hall of Fame lumps together 3 separate categories into one for gold jacket consideration: coach, contributor, and seniors. This process is separate from the voting for modern era players where the likes of Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald are being considered this year. Coach is self-explanatory. Contributor is someone who contributed to the game outside of playing and coaching, so like an owner.
Yeah.
A senior is a player whose career has been over for at least 25 seasons and didn't get in already.
If you're not gotten in for 25 seasons, if you've been out of the league, you probably don't belong in the thing.
Yeah. This is where it gets real stupid, his explanation. Separate committees are created for each category with 3 players coming from the senior committee, 1 from the coaching committee, 1 from the contributor. So that's how they do it, Craig. That's how they do it. Okay. The final selection committee then reviews the candidacies of the 5 nominees and can choose up to 3 people on the ballot. The person on the ballot must receive at least 80% of the vote for enshrinement or votes from 40 people in the committee. So this year, Belichick was essentially in a competition with 3 senior players and a contributor. Georgian, this is the guy that's saying he didn't vote for Belichick, went into depth about why he voted for the 3 senior players. He basically said he felt that the senior semifinalists and finalists had been unfairly left out of the hall. Georgian cited a few Chiefs players who had been left out: defensive back Albert Lewis, wide receiver Otis Taylor, and offensive tackle Jim Trier, before speaking about what he calls the senior backlog.
I'm pretty sure, stat check this, I don't know for sure, but that offensive tackle they're talking about, I'm pretty sure I read an article on this guy back in the day. And I think this dude, it was like a murder-suicide or something at his farm. It's like part of if you look at his on-field stats, like the dude definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame, but the reason nobody's voted him in is because there was some weird shit that happened back in the late 80s or something. And so, but I'm
That
like,
makes it even-
why
that makes it even worse that you decided to vote for
That's
that
what
guy
I'm
who's
saying.
not even alive.
yeah, that like, and you're literally like, pretty egregious act there at the end of his life too. I'm like, come on, man.
Despite 10 senior players, along with 3 contributors and 2 coaches, being inducted in the 2020 as part of the NFL 100 celebration, the senior backlog remains so overwhelming, including approximately 60 one-time all-decade players, that any chance to climb out is fleeting in front. Georgian says he felt duty-bound to vote for the richly deserving seniors who most likely won't ever have a hearing again as more senior candidates enter the pool and fresh cases get made for others. Regardless of how one feels about Georgian's logic in leaving Belichick out, one has to wonder whether the Hall of Fame snub leads to changes in the voting process going forward. Listen, Hall of Fame, they've been doing this whole time. They've got strict rules and all that stuff. I'm sorry. I understand there's a lot of good players. He was just talking about 60, all-decade players that still haven't made it. You had your, what is it, like you get like a decade or 15 years or whatever of being on the ballot before you get kicked off the ballot or whatever. I'm sorry. I understand there's really good years and then there's weaker years. At some point in that time, there should have been a weaker year and you should have got in. If you didn't get in, that's just tough titty, dude.
I agree. Gene Pryor is not who I was talking about. Is not who I was talking about. I want to correct that right now. That guy is not the one that I was talking about that did the murder suicide. It is not him. Gene Pryor, sure, probably an upstanding young guy.
Trier.
Huh?
Jim Trier.
Oh, Trier. I thought you said Pryor. Maybe it was that guy then. No, I'm still looking
Jim
for it.
Trier. Either way, dude.
I'm with you, dude.
So his reasoning is like, yeah, this guy's a for sure Hall of Famer, but I'm not going to vote for him because I feel bad for these other dudes that haven't got in yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's a weak excuse. But, I applaud you for coming out and saying why and admitting that you didn't vote for him, but your reasoning is still stupid.
I agree with you 100%, dude. I agree with you 100%. I think this is all bullshit, and I'm kind of over the Hall of Fame at this point. It's kind of just lost a lot of luster for me. Really has.
Like I said, if you have 3 spots and Bill Belichick is on that list, he's one, and you figure out if you want to vote for the players, you figure out the 2 of 3 players that you're going to put in there.
No. Yeah, exactly. No, that Trier guy is who I was talking about.
Yeah, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah, that is who I was talking about.
The guy's not even alive to accept the award if he gets in.
He was a standout offensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs in the 60s and 70s, killed his wife and then himself in a 1980 murder-suicide. 9-time All-AFL Pro Bowl selection. His legacy was marred by the tragedy. Well, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's even still being considered. And it's like, what?
I didn't have that on my bingo card, by the way, that we were going to get into a murder-suicide. When talking about the NFL Hall of Fame.
I knew that I had read an article about that a couple months ago because people were talking about like the argument was whether he should be voted in for his own field stuff or whatever, which kind of is what we talk about. We say that you should be judged solely on your own field performance and yada 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 for doing the Hall of Fame for football. But obviously, a lot of people can't get past the other stuff, which I can't really blame them in that spot. I just can't believe this guy right here is even being considered in the same breath as Belichick.
Oh, I 100% agree. Like it should be all on field stuff. Like anything they do off the field, it needs to be separated. But we know that's not how it goes. But this guy had his 25 years to figure out how to get into the Hall, and now he's not even alive, and this guy's voting for him. I wonder if this guy even knows anything about Jim Trier, or he just was like, "I feel bad. These players are left out. I'm going to put them all in here." I bet you know more about Jim Trier, and you didn't even know his name a second ago.
I did. I was sitting there, but I just remembered an offensive tackle from the Chiefs that was apparently a stud on the field. And I remember reading this article a couple months ago and couldn't remember. I thought you said Pryor at first. I typed that in and it pulled a whole other guy up. I was like, oh shit, that ain't him. I don't want to put this on that guy. But yeah, no, Trier. Yeah, that's totally him, man.
Oh, he probably didn't know him because he's from the Kansas City Star. So he probably didn't know who he is.
He ought to.
Either way, this is just stupid. And the Hall looks so dumb. They just need to release the names and take the votes away from these guys that voted against him. Look,
It ought to be voted by.
you don't have to like Bill Belichick, but people who don't even like Bill Belichick all agree he is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
It ought to be voted on by the people who are in it. We've got enough people in this damn thing now, just like the Heisman Trophy. Let those guys get to vote for the Heisman Trophy and all that shit. The guys that are in the Hall of Fame ought to get the votes, and that ought to be done with it. All these sports writers that ain't never put on no shoulder pads or no cleats or never ran a wind sprint or never done any of this shit, I don't know why they get a vote on all these athletic awards. I don't know. I don't understand. The people in the Hall of Fame should get the votes, period.
Yeah. I don't think he has this power, but he's the commissioner of the league, so I'm pretty sure Roger Goodell could do whatever he wants. I feel like Roger should just step in and say, "Yeah, you guys are idiots. We're going to put him in this year, okay?" Okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like just commissioner exempt. He's got his commissioner exempt list. So let's do a commissioner exempt into the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, and then and every one of you that didn't vote for him, I'm taking your vote from you.
Yeah, I 100% believe that they should all like. If okay, you made your stand, but guess what? Now you get to lose your vote. Like,
yeah, you die on that hill.
And I said this. God forbid if he happens to pass this next year, these guys are going to feel and deservedly so like the biggest pieces of shit because they will be the biggest pieces of shit.
I already think they're pieces of shit. And they don't know football. I know that. These guys do not know ball.
That's like when you grab your sibling's wrist and punch them in the face with their own hand and say, "I'm not punching you."
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't vote for Bill Belichick. I did not vote for Belichick. I just voted for other people.
What other guy? What are you talking about, hopelessly? The other guy that got in after death.
Is Ray Lewis in the Hall of Fame? Didn't he murder someone? He didn't actually do it, but he never got convicted for anything. Allegedly helped cover it up. Allegedly helped cover it up.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Ray Lewis is in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's all stupid. I can't believe they did it, but they did.
It's a popularity
Belichick can get in, but them trying to stick it to Belichick backfired 100% on them. Every single day, this just gets worse and worse for them.
I agree, dude. Good. Is that what
you want to know? What I know? I want to know though.
What?
I want to know what the people think. Comment on this video, smash the like button, let us know what you think about Belichick being left out and this guy's excuse for leaving him out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next video.
Booyah. Hey, I know you don't have to work this morning, but I'm gonna have to hop out a few minutes early. You can hang out with the folks, you can rate or whatever, but I gotta let my dog out and stuff this morning. So I need a few minutes in between shows, but I'll be rolling here in just about probably within 10 minutes.
Well, I guess we know who let the dogs out.
That's right. Who?
Dude, my boys will love that song.
I bet they do, man. I bet they do. So Wise Guy Roundtable Sunday morning.
Yep, we're gonna we'll talk any Super Bowl props that we've already bet. I haven't bet any, by the way, yet. I was gonna look at those today. Maybe I'll do that here for a couple minutes while you're getting set up. But then we were gonna rank some of the Super Bowls, the last 25 Super Bowls. Rank them worst to best to worst. However we want to do it.
We'll do that, sir. I'll hang out with you guys whenever I can. We gotta say what now?
We might just randomly start at what's your 16th best Super Bowl. You know, you never know what you're gonna get on Sunday.
Cool. I'll do it. I'll rank them. Like I said, I'm gonna hang out with y'all as long as I can. We got a little tea time at 11 a.m. Saturday morning at the golf simulator. We can go to there for So yeah, but I'll hang out with you guys for a little while. Like I said, we're gonna start at normal time, 7:30.
Yep.
All right, sir. All right. Well, I will see you then. I'll holler at you later on chat. Y'all have a great day. Good luck to you, man. We'll be over rolling Creek's Corner. Give me about 10 minutes, but we'll be rolling just a few. Will, I'll see you on Sunday, sir.
See you Sunday, buddy. Have a good one.
All right.
What up, chat? Just me and you now. Just me and you. Do. I gotta do some shit this morning. Well, I don't have to, but my wife does, which means I gotta watch the kids. So I wanted to take a look at this. I haven't bet any props yet. I was looking at some, but like a lot of books don't have like all the props listed yet. Oh, jeez. I hate this stupid thing. There we go. Let's see. Let me see. We're gonna go over to Bet Online. Let's see what Super Bowl props I got. What bets are you guys? You guys like any prop bets? You guys bet any? Buku allegedly. That's right. We said allegedly. You guys bet any prop bets yet for the Super Bowl? I know BMAX probably got like 10 of them. I'm gonna come out probably tomorrow. I'll come out with the do's and don'ts and just recommendations on how to bet the Super Bowl props or how to bet the Super Bowl in general, because it's its own different animal. Oh yeah, look at this. They got game props, player props, props in general. Super Bowl 357. What is this? Oh, so it's okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. David's making French toast. Dude, that sounds delicious. You're the first prop I pull up. Of course, this would be it. The first prop, I click on broadcast. The first one says color of dildo thrown on the field. How is green? I guess we are in San Francisco, so rainbow should be the favorite. But how is green not the favorite? I feel like they would just copy the NBA one if they were to throw one. What's the rules on this? From kickoff to final whistle must be clearly seen on broadcast. Book manager's decision is final. Yeah, don't bet on that. Don't bet on. I don't think that even if one is thrown on the field, I don't think the NFL would show that. If there is a streaker, how long will that streaker be on the field? That's funny. That is funny. We'll see what they got for coin toss. Is this the WNBA? No. Oh, look at this. You get minus 101. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They have cross sport. Oh, which will be higher? Longest field goal in the Super Bowl, the longest field goal made, or the Lakers regular season wins? Ooh. Those are kind of interesting. Shortest, which will be higher? Shortest field goal made or the number of players under par at the Masters? That's pretty cool. That'll be cool. This is an interesting one. Which will be higher, margin of victory in the Super Bowl or PGA Tour, PGA tournaments won by Scottie Scheffler in 2026? He's already won one, so. That's crazy. These are fun ones. Got national anthem ones. They got the Puppy Bowl. Ooh, let's go to records. Will Jerry Rice's Super Bowl receiving record of 215 be broken? You get 9-1 on that? 215, that's a lot. Will we break 75 points in this game? No. 8 touchdowns. Will there be 9 touchdowns in this game? No. This one's possible. Will the Super Bowl field goal record be broken of 57 yards? That one's possible. Will Tom Brady's Super Bowl passing record of 505 be broken? God, that's the one we lost to them Eagles. I blame Belichick. That's why Belichick's not in the Hall of Fame, because he lost that freaking Super Bowl to the Eagles when Tom threw 5 touchdowns, threw 505, and they still lost the game. Embarrassing. Anyways, we're going to go through props and stuff like that, but there's a big do and don't. The things you do and don't bet, how to manage your unit size, and how much you're going to bet in the Super Bowl. If you guys are interested in that, we will cover that, or I will at least cover that with you. Planning on it tomorrow. or maybe later this afternoon. We will see. Where the hell is Crick Show? There it is. There he is. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. We're going to raid Crick. The plan is to be live this afternoon. And I'm probably going to sleep in tomorrow. And we'll do an afternoon show tomorrow. So like a nap time, 12:30 Pacific time. Show. For the people. For you guys. You know what I mean? So that's the plan. We'll be covering Super Bowl stuff, other breaking news, all that other good stuff we cover all the time. Sports. He titled it Rip Football. Man, sounds like a depressing show. But go over to Crick's Corner. Go check it out. Him and Grass are going to be breaking down the games today, the bets. We got into a little bit of it today. We got into some NBA talk. But this is me, Will, the Chief Kindness Officer of Game On, signing out for the morning. I'll see you guys later this afternoon. Hope you guys have a good one. Until next time. You are recording too frequently, blah, blah, blah. Oh, whatever. Until next time, good luck, good gambling, and game on.